In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 19, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Antonio Spurs versus Houston Rockets. The San Antonio Spurs are on the road Monday in search of snapping a 2-game losing streak when paying a visit to the Lone Star State and the Toyota Center to play the Houston Rockets. San Antonio was defeated by Miami 111-101 on Saturday for their second consecutive loss after winning 3 straight. Houston has also lost 2 straight after falling to the Portland Trail Blazers 107-95 on Saturday night. San Antonio's Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, and Blake Wesley are all questionable. Houston will play without Yeezy and Tate, while Garrison Matthews is questionable. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall, 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record, and 3-11 against the spread in their last 14 games overall. The Rockets are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games following a loss, 6-1 against the spread in their last 8 home games, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following a double-digit loss at home. Head-to-head, the under is 15-5 in the last 20 meetings in Houston. The Spurs are 8-3-1 against the spread in the last 12 meetings overall, and the Spurs are 3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Houston. The Spurs are keeping an eye on Romeo Langford and Keldon Johnson, who are both questionable for this one, while the Rockets have ruled out Garrison Matthews due to an illness. San Antonio and Houston reached this game on Monday with identical 9-20 records and are tied for last in the Southwest Division. Houston has played better defensively than San Antonio. The Rockets are allowing an average of 115 points per game and 47.3% shooting, while at the same time San Antonio is allowing an average of 120 points per game and 50.8% field goal shooting. The Spurs have failed to cover the spread in each of the last 2 and 7 of the last 10, while Houston is a respectable 3-2-1 against the spread over the last 6 games played. San Antonio has 2 of its guards questionable for Monday, including Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford, while the Rockets are relatively healthy with just Yeezy and Tate out. The Houston Rockets have been a lot more competitive as of late, and they're a young, athletic, talented team that's capable of beating up on lesser teams. The San Antonio Spurs are one of those clubs, as they lose on the year by an average of 10 points, and they lose on the road by an average of 11 points. Houston has covered the spread in 6 of the last 8 played on its home court, so the Houston Rockets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both defenses are below average, but both offenses are also below average. The total has finished under in 12 of the last 18 games between San Antonio and Houston, and the total has also finished under in 15 of the last 20 games that San Antonio has played on the road against Houston. The total has also finished under in 6 of the last 9 games that San Antonio has played on the road. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Dallas will be looking to bounce back from an overtime loss to Cleveland when it travels to Minnesota on Monday night. The Mavericks have lost 4 of their last 6 games following their 100-99 setback against Cleveland on Saturday. Minnesota has won 2 consecutive games, including a 150-126 win over Chicago on Sunday. First, Minnesota is on the second night of a back-to-back where they scored 150 points in the first game. Even though both games are at home, that's going to drain your energy. Second, the Dallas offense is well equipped to take advantage of the Timberwolves' biggest weakness, defending the 3. The Mavericks take and make the 3rd most threes in the league, and Minnesota is one of the 5 worst defenses against it. In addition, it's still not 100% confirmed that D'Angelo Russell will be playing, and Rudy Gobert is still out as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves are banged up and on the end of a back-to-back, a bad spot for a team that's undermanned. The Dallas Mavericks have had issues on the road, but they have the rest advantage, and they're one of the healthier teams in the league. It's hard to get behind the Timberwolves given their injury situation, their current form, and the fact they played last night. Luka Doncic is still day-to-day, but I think that Dallas can cover even without him as it's a great stylistic matchup in their favor. So the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This is a battle between completely stylistically opposed teams. The Timberwolves are the second fastest team in the NBA according to Hollinger's team statistics. The Mavericks play like the second slowest squad in that same metric. Adding to it, the over-under record has gone 18-12 for Dallas and 12-17 for Minnesota. In this scenario, I'm betting that the Timberwolves aren't going to shoot like the best team in the world 2 nights in a row. I've already predicted more offensive success for the Mavericks, and they like to take it slow and steady. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus New Orleans Pelicans. This Monday, the Milwaukee Bucks will travel to New Orleans to take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Tip-off will be inside the Smoothie King Center. These two teams have had solid starts to the season, but this will be the first time that they have matched up. The Bucks are coming into this game after defeating the Utah Jazz 123-97. They looked incredible on both ends of the court, as they will have to stay efficient in this one if they want to challenge the Pelicans on the road. The New Orleans Pelicans are entering this matchup after falling to the Phoenix Suns 118-114. They fell apart in the fourth quarter of that game as they had the lead consistently throughout. They will have to be better on the defensive end of the court if they want to take care of business at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Bucks are 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 road games, 5-1-2 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record, and 2-8-2 against the spread in their last 12 games following a win. The Pelicans are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record. Head-to-head, the over is 25-9 in the last 34 meetings overall, and the over is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings in New Orleans. The Bucks are going to be shorthanded once again as K.A. Tris Middleton has been ruled out, while the Pelicans will again be missing Larry Nance Jr. and Brandon Ingram. The Bucks have yet to take their foot off the gas this season, and they beat the Jazz by 26 points, while the Pelicans have gone off the boil recently and are coming into this one fresh off a bad loss to the Suns where they blew a 24-point lead. You can make an argument for either side here, but the Bucks are the team in better form and they're almost at full strength. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Pelicans and Bucks both sit in the middle of the pack in regards to pace of play entering this inter-conference matchup. Jrue Holiday added 21 points and 8 assists, and center Brook Lopez had 18 points and 8 rebounds to help the Bucks bounce back from a 41-point loss in Memphis on Thursday night. Giannis and Middleton should pack a bigger punch today after having 4 days off, so they will play with a bit more fire and pace here. The total number has gone over in 6 of 7 games at the Smoothie King Center for New Orleans. This should be a back-and-forth game between 2 of the best teams in the NBA. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.